various centres that they have. They've got the most wonderful, wonderful horses that have got a bit of age on them, and they're lovely ponies or crossbreds. The para-equestrians or the Paralympians, they've got to be able to ride a horse that an able body. They are judged exactly the same as what anybody, Mary Hannah, who's out there that's riding and representing Australia. So they've got the same international judges, so it's the same calibre of horse. Now, Pinky certainly couldn't do a Grand Prix dressage test at this stage. You know, he's got a lot more. He's only 12 months under saddle. But walking with Jan, the first things that he learnt to do was some walk pirouettes and to step up, and he's got to learn to take the weight into his back legs. Very, very important there. And he'll walk down. So, Jan, you can do a few circles, and Cara is standing there. As you can see, we lent Pinky for a photo shoot, and he had a beautiful false tail in. And when he got up out of the yard that they popped him in, that he gave himself a Brazilian, ripped out half his tail. So he's got his other false tail in. And for Jan to compete with that false tail in at FEI, she's got to have a vet certificate stating that, yes, he did lose the hair out of the dock of his tail. You can see how some of it's growing back now. It's about 5 inches long. But that's in his passport, and she must have permission from the FEI that she can wear that false tail. A little bit different. If we're going to go to a show, we can pop in a falsie and make it look good. But now she's got that permission, well, he can wear that. He wasn't blessed with the big, thick, heavy tail. You know, he's always a little bit on the lighter side. But he's fine. He's still quite athletic, as we were saying, that he does with his jumping and just with his trials that he does and looking after me, and then he gives the odd ride at home. We have probably about 12 ex-race horses in the school, and I use a lot of them with the RDA program. We do a rehabilitation from road victim accident, people that suffered trauma, that have acquired brain injuries, and these horses are just fabulous. And yes, some of these people may never, ever, ever be able to ride independently, but these horses will stand beside the ramps and carry them on. Bear in mind that I have been to the odd show where I have seen an ex-race horse with its tail over its back like a Pomeranian, with the child screaming and hanging on for grim death, and mother running after it. But it's what you feed them. You know, we take the horses off the red cordial and the supersonic feed, and we give them a plainer diet. Of course, their nutrition is very much looked after. You can see Pinky's certainly not on the racehorse feed anymore, but, you know, he's looking well and he's healthy. He's a pleasure to own, to do anything with. And we're really proud of Jan and Pinky in their endeavour for London 2012. He's got, if they get selected, he's got to get on the plane. But a lot of our racehorses do. They fly now between Hong Kong, Singapore, Malaysia. There's lots of international racing that goes on.